Oh hey, we're starting the day off at the shop. We got a lot of work to do today. Not only are we doing our normal reselling thing, but if you haven't caught up with us in a while, I'm helping my little brother get his remodeling business off the ground. So before we go give some people some quotes on fixing up their kitchens, etc., I gotta get our eBay stuff together. We've sold a few things, including some hats. Get on up in here. Had this Oregon Ducks hat forever, and it's sold today. And then, what is the other thing we sold off eBay? eBay's not the only platform we sold on. And then the other thing was some toys. Sold a few toys out of the toy box. 2 Buffy the Vampire Slayer toys. And then we have about 100 video games to ship out. Here are the 2 eBay items. And most of the video games should be in here for shipping.
But this don't have to come off, but we're on this top.
Okay, so with the ones where it's good, you're just gonna cover this.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is just plywood that comes shaped like that. We need to figure out how to.
See, like, all of this ain't even treated.
Alright, where are we looking at all that?
They're going to be out in the warehouse where all the lumber is on the far side.
So you guys know friend Nathan, right? Who shows up to our shop all the time with all kinds of goodies. He brought us all of our shipping shelves. He just showed up and handed me this. Another Doctor Who VHS, and now he's bringing something in. What's he got?
I'm trying to hide it behind my back so you don't see it.
I'm not looking.
Hold your hands out.
Oh shoot, that's a trombone. That's a trombone. Should I play it?
Well, yeah.
Has it got a mouthpiece?
What's crazy is, dude, I bought that at a thrift store probably like 2 years ago. I totally forgot.
Have you just had it buried?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a guitar stand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I brought this too. So you start putting a bunch of guitars on it.
Heck yeah.
Like I said, it was just one of those things I was like, man.
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah. But for real, like, using it on a song.
Yeah,
You know, like,
for no reason.
Yeah. I can't believe I forgot that, man. 'Cause when I first got it, I sat around and fucked with it for like hours. I was just like, my rusty trombone.
That thing is so loud.
Because I remember the day I saw it at Goodwill, I was like, I told Tabitha, I was like, oh, it's a rusty trombone, I gotta get it.
Tell us where you got this jacket, because I'm super into it.
This was at the discount store, the closed today, Friday.
You brought it today at the discount store?
Yeah, it was $3.
You guys remember how I went to the $5 store last week and brought home 2 Doctor Who VHS? They just keep showing up. It's crazy. I've never seen so many in one place.
That one was a quarter.
That's awesome. I think I paid $5 for mine because I wasn't going to leave them there.
Yeah. Oh.
Go, Hannah, give us your best trombone.
Such a big mouthpiece.
It's the best instrument ever made.
It's so different than a trumpet. The trumpet's mouthpiece, you gotta like. This one you gotta like.
Yeah, it's just. That's why. That's why I can get.
That's my second stop. 2 days in a row at Office Depot. They have this really cool new thing where you can just order printing online and pick it up on a shelf. You ain't gotta mess with nothing. Very convenient. So I ordered a bunch of paperwork for Dakota's business, you know, to write quotes and contracts, etc. on, all with his business name on it. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Though I am quite used to going to Office Depot and checking print quality and stuff, so just assuming it'll all turn out right. It's pretty clean. Just real simple stuff to leave for people. I've actually got a couple here that are already printed out.
Nice.
I bought a new dustpan today. We've been out doing a lot of shopping for power tools and stuff, and I realized my great need for a dustpan. This is a dustpan bucket. Someone referred to this channel the other day in some comments somewhere as a chaotic thrifting channel, and I laughed really hard at that comment because the way they said it, I knew they meant it in a good-hearted way, and I knew exactly what they meant. What they meant is there is thrifting channels where you can get a very specific fix out there. Whatever you want to thrift, you can find great YouTube channels out there doing it, right? That's the nature of YouTube. So big, so many people on it, so many minutes per minute uploaded, right? Every minute, thousands of minutes of footage are uploaded to YouTube. So you can find what you want on YouTube. Thrifting, gaming, whatever it may be. But if you want a thrifting channel that's chaotic, you go to Tindo. And it just fits us so perfectly because there's a reality to doing YouTube in which if you niche down, that's what they say, that's the professional term. If you pick your lane and you hit that lane hard, YouTube rewards that. And very often, if you try to go too general on YouTube, you know, you're not so much rewarded. And we've had both experiences on YouTube. We've had times of extreme growth where we focused on nothing but thrifting at the Goodwill bins. That has brought us huge growth. We, at a certain period of time, focused really hard just on video games on this channel with a hyper focus, and it brought us lots of growth. But we found pretty quickly, both Hannah and I, in the course of making these videos, that too narrow of a focus did not do us good mental health wise, energy level wise, interest in what we're doing. So we very much have allowed this channel to be, effectively for us, we've always looked at it as a daily vlog. We have to do things to survive, and in the course of doing that, we will wake up and make YouTube videos, both for income, because we do make a little money off of this, but also this is a way in which we artistically express ourselves. Video is how I think. I'm a trained video professional before I'm ever a YouTuber, and that's just how we came about doing YouTube. All that being said, we're at another one of those times in our lives where what we have to wake up and do in any given day has changed, therefore the videos have to change. And this has always been a scary point, right? Way back when, I did nothing but make thrifting videos by going to the thrift store, filming myself looking through video games, and voicing over that. And the exact day that I stopped doing that, quit doing the voiceover, and went to just doing normal vlogs, like way more like what you see now, wild reactions, right? I got a bunch of, I wouldn't call them hate comments, but a bunch of those comments you expect on YouTube that are just like, if you're gonna be like other YouTubers, I'm not gonna watch you ever again. And sure enough, people definitely unsubscribed. But also, it was the exact time that we just skyrocketed past our first 1,000 subs because we made a change that drew in more of an audience, and it worked out for us. Another very specific example of this, it was overnight one day. I said, okay, we are going to start putting Hannah in the videos. Up to a certain point, she hadn't been in them at all. And she was still working her normal job, and then she started being in the videos with me. And again, that was the time we rocketed past 5,000 subs. And we're talking steady growth, change made, skyrocket, right? There's other examples of this. The first time we really introduced traveling and our love for alternative living, bread truck camper, those things. We would introduce some of those things, and again, you know, we would have people that saw the change and were just like, no, I'm out of here, I don't like change. But that always came with way more people coming in and saying, oh, I like what you're doing here. And there's lessons. There's huge life lessons for us in all of those. But I'm telling you this because we're at another one of those crossroads, whatever analogy you want to use, we're at another point of change. And a lot of that has to do with my little brother and him wanting to start a business and me being home and perfectly poised to help him. So we're at another one of those points where, and this is just complete transparency, guys. I mean, absolutely complete transparency. I could stand here and just be like, let's go. I feel completely confident about everything, and a lot of YouTubers are gonna do that. But the reality is, any one of these big changes that I've just listed and explained, there was lots of trepidation leading up to them, and lots of, I don't know if this is gonna go well. There was lots of I don't know if I'm cut out for this. Oh, and there's always tons of, I don't want to mess up my YouTube channel. But it's always worked out. It's always taken care of itself, and I do have enough confidence to feel that way about this new change. But here's exactly what's happening. We're still doing thrifting. We're still doing eBay. Hannah's in the next room sewing 100 pair of jeans right now for an order. Everything we have is operating to the best of our ability. We have come home. We have rented a warehouse. We've made lots of choices behind the scenes to move ourselves into place to do better and more business of different types. We're trying to expand our horizons, and it's all worked out really well. I'm not superstitious, but I always do this. Knock on wood. We're moving towards the exact place we planned on. But that being said, it's time for us to do things different. So not only will we be making thrifting videos that you're used to, not only will we be doing traveling videos to go visit friends on the road and still doing thrifting then, plenty of time to come, but we'll also be working with my little brother. So a couple things to explain there that I feel really good about. We just got our first job. Someone just handed me a check for our first construction job with my little brother. And that's crazy because we, for 2 years now, have talked about starting a business together. And for one of those years, I didn't live at home. And then one of the years I did, and it was a lot of conversations about how we would go about it responsibly, etc., and what it would take and what it would look like. And then last week, it was finally time to start doing that. And we spent all of last week looking for work. And basically, we're going to spend all of this week doing the work that we found. And that's crazy. So this channel being a vlog of our daily lives, as I just explained, that means all those things will be included here and there in these videos. And it's really going to be fun because the kind of work we're looking for, thrifting, can still go right alongside of it. You know, we're looking to get into some kinds of interior design, you know, with Hannah's involvement, and obviously you can see how thrifting can go along with that. But we also, you don't want to take bigger and bigger jobs, and we have a warehouse. We have a wonderful warehouse here to do those kinds of things with, and we have set ourselves up to do exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm excited to grow this channel and to make the message clear about what we're doing, because that's something that, you know, a criticism of myself that is completely valid, is that in that chaotic nature that some of you do recognize, I've not done a good job making the message clear. And so the message now is, around here in this shop, we do work. Whether that work is building a fence, or rebuilding a shed, or fixing windows like we're going to be doing next week, or whether it's selling stuff on eBay, which we have a very large and growing eBay section in our warehouse, or whether it be creating custom clothing, which I'll give you a real quick sneak peek. Well, I was hoping for dramatic effect you'd be in here working on jeans.
I literally just finished those.
That's the finished product?
Yeah.
Well, that's an example of what I'm talking about. Wonderful jeans. No matter what it is around here, we do work. I've been in dire need of a miter saw. I actually need one for tomorrow really bad. And I have myself psyched up to get a new one, but found a good one on Facebook Marketplace. So someone actually left it on the porch for me. Oh, baby. It looks good. Get that money. 60, 80. Good to go. You got it? Miter saw acquired. It's not in bad shape either. We're ready to work, son.